Okay, I'm back, you guys. Today we're going to be doing your next relationship. Could be the current one, could be the next one. Um, with who it's going to be and how it's going to be, how long term it's going to be, and everything. Pretty much, we're going to cover everything. So I'm going to wait for a few of you to join. Tried going live once, but then I wanted to do it again. Hair's kind of messy, but whatever. So let's start. Trying to think whether I should do it all over again. This way's better. I like this way better. I like both. I mean, the other one preferably is a little bit, more cinematic, but I like this one better. Because it's like I'm FaceTiming you, actually personally. So personal readings are available right now in case you want to book for a personal reading. Reach out on my website, savastar.com. Let me just hide the other one because a lot of people are going to be confused and they're going to say, where's everything else? So savastar.com, go ahead and book your personal reading. And I also want to tell you that, what did I want to tell you? Visit my shop as well, savastar.com. There's going to be new arrivals that I myself am going to be making. So that's exciting. Okay, how's everybody doing? When I went live horizontally, I was like, where are the trolls? Okay, I want to go off. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? I want to go off. I'm kidding. But it's nicer. I like this way better. Do you guys like it more? My hair is messy, but whatever. What is important is the read, right? Okay, so I'm going to wait for more of you to join before we get started. Get them likes up. You say you booked 2 days ago, but you didn't receive a response. Let me see. Diana. Your name sounds familiar. I haven't responded to my emails just yet for some time. Hold on a minute. What is your email? Is it the one that starts with ALT? Because if you are October 9th, I think I already responded to you, honey, but I don't know. You can let me know, though, again. But you can send another one, and then I'm going to respond to you. Okay, so do it. Do it again, and I'll respond in case I've forgotten. But I haven't been able to at all check my emails because I've been so busy. Sometimes I be doing the personal readings, and then I take a break because there's too much going on. Like there's a lot of inquiries for personal readings, period court readings. So I try to give myself a little bit of a break before I come back. So yeah. You say, am I from the South? You hear a strong Southern accent. You need to get your ears checked, sir. No, I'm not from the South. I would love to be. I mean, not that I want to be from the South, but I love the South. So yeah. Anyway, you say I have a strong twang. Okay, I know you're trolling. All right, let's do Aries. I'm going to start all over again. I don't care. I got to start all over again, apparently. Even though I just did Aries and Taurus. All right. Is everybody here? Before I used to be like, oh my gosh, sweatpants, sweatshirt, I would never. But now I'm like, okay, it's actually really comfy. Are you ready? What's your next relationship? When is it going to be? Okay, with who is it going to be? For some of you, it could be somebody younger than you. It doesn't have to be, but we'll see. You say it seems like my man is too busy and tired. What did you say? Would I mind if I come over? I wouldn't mind if you send money, all right? But the rest I would probably mind very strongly. All right. Aries, your next relationship. With who is it going to be? How is it going to be? Let's see. Let's take a look. What are you dealing with? Your next relationship. Oh my gosh, here we go. The person you're going to be with is going to be a workaholic, all right? They're going to be working a lot. Some of you, at times, they're going to work too hard that you're going to be like, okay, like this person doesn't even have time because they work too much. They could travel for their work or they could be going around quite a lot, is what I'm getting. It's somebody that's pretty much like very busy. They could have Earth in their chart, heavy Earth. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is very strongly in your read. For a lot of you, it's an overthinker. All right. So it could be somebody that overthinks quite a lot. And they're very also selective in terms of like being with somebody. But once they are with someone, they put a lot of effort in that connection. So they're showing up really, really committed. All right, in the reading. Like they're very much of a committal person. They could wear hats and stuff, or they could be kind of having their own style. I also feel like for some, you could be somebody that like feels like you get a lot of attention, and sometimes they get scared, all right, because of how much attention you get. So I don't know, like, I don't know what kind of attention this is talking about, but some of you might get a lot of attention because of your looks, and this person could kind of like at times get fearful and stuff. Who are they? Could be somebody from a different background. Can I channel something for you? For some of you, could be somebody you already know. Could be somebody you already know that you could be reconnecting with, or you could get back with, for a small portion of you, right? But it's also showing up as someone that like could be an immigrant or could be from a different background that you could be, you know, connecting with. Like they speak other languages is what I'm getting. And the reading, they're showing up as also like earth energy is very strong, as well as air they might have within their chart. Very, very, very work focused, and they might have already given up on love prior to meeting you. Like this could be the type that like thought to themselves they're never gonna like find anybody, but then you came along. I don't know why, but for a small portion of you, it could be somebody that you're gonna reconnect with and you're gonna be with, okay? Or you already know them. So when it could be happening, a couple of months are showing up very strongly in your read. Some of you Cancer season, June, July. April is very significant also, okay? April and June and July is the timing of when you could be in a relationship, or for some of you, those months could be significant, okay? Like somebody could be born around that time. Tell me in regards to like how this connection will go. It might be very long term actually, but for some of you, this person could at times like get really scared or get like nervous because you get a lot of attention. I don't know again who you are. Or this could be talking about somebody who like at times gonna get nervous because they feel like, you know, you might be like playing games or you might be doing things that kind of trigger them. So you take it as it resonates, but that's kind of what I got. Air energy strongly is very significant. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio, and Cancer. They could have within their chart. Libra too, yeah, it's showing up. Like it's the type that like would get triggered quite often, you know? So like don't trigger them. Don't try to get a rise out of them is what the spirit is basically saying. Any other messages in regards to this connection? Will it be long term? How will it be? Yeah. I think it's a connection to stay. I think for a lot of you, this person could be wanting to get engaged to you or get married down the line. They could also be blonde or be tall Or maybe they're, yeah, they could have highlights, or somebody could, again, you or them. But it's somebody that like wants to make sure nobody else comes to you, like, that you're not dealing with anybody. Like they get scared. Either you're very secretive, or sometimes you like tend to kind of like hide things from them, or I don't know. Maybe for some of you, you're very popular. I have no idea, but I got that. Any other messages? What is this about? Some of your success could also scare them a little bit. What does this read? Like how successful you're going to be is going to be scary kind of to them. So basically, it's kind of like saying this person's going to be a little bit insecure, but all you have to do is kind of reassure them that you really want them. That's what I got. I'm also hearing for some of you, in case you have a past with somebody, that might also trigger this person. Okay, so you might need to kind of like let go of the past or stop dealing with somebody from your past, is what I got. Okay. But financially, you might kind of like, make this person feel like intimidated a little bit. Any other messages do we have? They're going to be a good dad or a good mom, okay? Very, very hardworking. And I think they're going to really, really want to build a family with you. And I think they're going to tell you that, okay, right from the get-go. So it's somebody who's very caring. It's somebody who's very romantic. But they also want for you to kind of like appreciate that about them. Yeah, so you could be having a happy ending with this person, is what this spirit is saying. Numbers 15, 23, 33, 13, and 28 could be significant, okay? So that's what I saw. That's what I got. Let's move forward to do Taurus. Taurus, let's see what's going on with you. Where's my coffee at? You say, am I okay? I look like I was crying. You hope that I'm okay, or am I sick? What makes you think I'm crying right now? Do I look like? Take a look at me. Take a look at me. Makeup's done. Skin is glowing. Hair is done. All right. Just saying, I'm good. I'm all right. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Maybe you're just projecting. All right. I ain't ready for, phony spiritual people on my channel. Oh, today I felt this and I feel this, and maybe you feel that. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I'm doing pretty good. How about you just compliment me? Those two, or some people come to me sometimes and after a reading, they're like, Sabbath, all the negative energy. How about you just let it passage? Like, don't worry about me. I've been doing this for like over 6 years already. You know what I'm saying? I've been already doing this. Oh, or, detox your energy. Don't worry about me. Go by your life, all right? Don't be telling me what to do. I can't. I don't have time for that. All right. If I'm here, that means I'm good. All right? As long as I'm live, I'm doing good. What sign are we on? If you want to make me feel better, just send some super chat or, PayPal me something. You know? All right. Are we ready, you guys? I don't know why my camera ain't... Okay. I'm trying to make it get fixed, but for some reason it's not. Okay. See, there's way more trolls when I'm live like this, right? When I'm doing vertical. All right, let's do Taurus. Taurus, what's going on with you? Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Diana, for that super chat, girl. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I think I saw your email. Did you email me? Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Taurus, what's going on with you? I need a massage after this. Taurus, how will your next relationship be? The person that you're going to be with, end up with? Taurus, what's going on with you? They're going to be really into your looks. They're going to like love your looks, your hair, your like makeup, your eyes. They're going to love your character and how good looking you are. Like they're going to compliment you, or you're going to be really their type. Like it's the type that's never going to get tired of you. Some of you might even like have a very like strong features, or very like, I don't know, different features. You might come from a different background than them is what I got. All right? You might come from a different background than them. So let's see what's going on in regards to you. Stop telling me who I look like. I don't care about celebrities, all right? Stop telling me who I look like. I don't care about what you say. Did I ask? What's going on? Your next relationship. They could be from a different background. All right? They be like, you could be like brunette. They could be blonde. It's the type that loves traveling, or you're going to travel a lot when you're with them. Like you're going to travel, see different places. It's the type that likes to go to different places, or otherwise they get bored. Could be a fire sign. Fire, earth. I also feel like for some of you, when you connect with this person, you have a roster, or they do. You both could be really attractive. All right, is what I'm getting. I also feel like for some of you, there's a chance you might actually move in with them down the line, okay? You might move in with them together. You say, what about his hairline? We haven't gotten to that point. Let's see. Tell me about this connection. Who would be the one that you're going to be with next? They have this thing with control. Like they could be a little bit controlling, or they could want to control you at times. A little bit immature, may I? A little bit immature. Stop. For some of you, they're the type that like, they could have opinions on things, or they could have like different opinions sometimes, and it might kind of bug you. Like they might be kind of political. If not political, they just have like different opinions than you at times. That kind of like doesn't match or something. So, you know, it could be kind of confrontational, if that makes sense. What are you doing? Get out of the bed. You should be just like making a mess. All right, anyway. Let's see more. Some of you signs that are very significant. Scorpio, Aries, Gemini. All right. Leo, Taurus, and Sag is very significant. But specific signs is fire. Elements are fire and earth. So let's see more about this. They might at times also be very like, I don't know, they get like controlling. They be the type to like, I don't know, check your phone or assume something about you. All right, they'd be the type that at times like are going to get worried or something's going to get in their head. Especially they could be very sensitive to the words that you say. Okay, so that could be significant. Let's see more. Tell me in regards to when this connection is coming in. Pretty fast. Okay. Pretty fast. When, though? For a lot of you, it's showing up for the new year. But most likely from now up until about May. Okay. So around your birthday season. I actually channeled this also for the other reading. So for some of you, the other message that I'm seeing is also work-wise. You could be meeting with this person. Or there's a chance in the future you're going to work together or help each other out financially. But I also keep getting this energy of like, around you right now, there could be a friend that could really want to be with you as well. So there could be a friend that might want to be in a relationship with you. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I just heard that. So let's see more about it. The person you're dealing with. They love your figure. I keep getting that. They love your figure, the way you look like. They could never get tired of you physically. The person you're going to be in a relationship with. Let's see. The person you're going to be in a relationship with. They're going to help you also financially for some of you. Like I said, either you're going to end up working with them or they could give you like what they know already about. Like they could know a lot of advice and they could help you work-wise. But they could like share expenses or pay for you, provide for you. I keep getting this energy of you're going to go through a glow up because of this person, right? But also there's a chance that you might move in with them within the future. Like move in with them very, very fast. And you might move somewhere, like I just heard north or near water. Move because of them, or if you two are long distance, you're going to move towards each other is what I got, okay? So how long this connection will last? How long will it... Oh, you got the star card. I love that. It will last a lot. You might grow old with this person, all right? You might end up with this person for forever, for a very long time, till you're all, you know, like all wrinkly, you know? You're going to end up forever with this person is what I'm getting. You're going to help each other out, be there for each other. And I think it's the type of connection where you two are going to be like very attached to each other. Like you miss each other when you two are far is what I get. But they're very financially stable is something I keep seeing. Very financially stable. Some of you also, you're going to end up like having a child with this person most likely. Or having a few children. That could be something that's in the future, all right? It's something that I'm seeing. So honestly, longevity of it is going to be from now up until the time, you know, you're going to go really, really old is what I'm getting. Any other messages in regards to this? Any other messages? You might also break somebody's heart, okay, along the way when you're with this person. Some of you, it could be a past person that you're never going to go back to, or somebody that you just have been, you know, apart from. That could be significant for you. But I feel like this is a person who's going to be very much like pursue you always. Like they're going to be always on the go to pursue you or ask you to be with them. So that could be significant, okay? Do you have any other messages in regards to this connection? It's such a cute reading. They're wealthy, okay? And they're going to want to get married to you. And they're obsessed also with this idea of marriage or being with you as well. But if you thought, you know, if there's a brokey, it's not. You know, it's somebody actually really, really financially stable. And for some of you, you might move because of this person or immigrate, or they might help you like move, all right, like away from where you live or from, you know, your family. I don't know. I keep getting a sense of move when you two are going to connect. So that could be significant for you. Anything else before you move forward? I keep getting that rich card, so good for you, okay? Could be somebody that's too busy at times as well, or they're going to be too busy with their business that at times they're going to be not available, but they're going to make up for it anyway with gifts and stuff like that, okay? But could be somebody that always checks upon you and stuff. And you might end up having pets as well together. Not only children, but pets. So that's your read. That's your reading. We're going to move forward. Somebody letter E, H, P, T, N, as well as S. R could be significant. And G, okay? Did I say N? I might have. So that's what I got. Let's move forward. That was your read. What are you doing? Can you let me read? Like, please? Why does it look like that? Let's do Gemini. Oh my gosh, I just want to like sit like this. Let me see if I can have you guys closer to me because this way's way more comfortable. You said Gosha's a big guy. Yep, Gosha is very, very big. That's true. Before I used to have him, it was like kitty. It was like this big. All right. Did you hit that like button? Let's do Gemini. Did it resonate with you? I don't even know if it's resonating at this point, but you let me know. You say after touching the cat, wash my hands. How about you sit down? Instead of trying to instruct me. Y'all have a lot to say. Sit down. All right. You say try modeling. You look so good. I do try. I do model here and there when I have the time. I have so much on my plate that I can't, but when I do have the time, I do model actually for commercials and stuff, most likely. But yeah, I do it. So I appreciate you saying it. All right, let's do, what sign are we on, you guys? If you want to book for a personal, reach out on my website, salvatore.com. And let's do Gemini. Thank you, God FC. Gemini, your next relationship. The one. Who's the one for you? Who's the one for you? Who's the one for you? I just heard, are you real? Some are gonna like doubt if this person is real because of how good they are. It's like they've been handpicked from the spirit by, you know, by the spirit for you. You say, am I AI? Do I look like AI to you? Can AI be doing all these things? No, I'm not. Y'all, some of you, the spirit is saying, like, basically, there's a chance, like, when you meet this person, you're going to think, like, they're handpicked by the spirit for you, or they're too good to be true, too good to be real. Especially, like, because you feel a sense of chemistry with them, but also you feel like their values are similar. Who's this person? Your next relationship, who are they? Tell me. It's going to be one of those really intense relationships. It's going to be one of those connections where it's going to change you. It's going to heal you. At first, you might, deny your feelings, but then you're going to open up to it. It's going to be intense. And why do I feel like for a lot of you at first, you're going to be really acting single, or there's a chance that you might be acting like you're single all the time, even when you're with them. That's significant. I don't know what that's trying to say. It's somebody that might have Capricorn in their chart. Earth is very strong. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're going to have crazy intimacy with them too. I think for a lot of you, the intimacy is what's going to draw you in. Like you're going to be really intimate with this person a lot, like all the time. Okay? So intimacy is going to be like a lot between you two. And I think that's how you're going to be drawn in, all right, towards this person is what I get. So let's see more. Tell me more about this person. Could be somebody you're going to meet online. Could be somebody you're going to meet online for sure. Or when you're not looking for love, most likely. They also could have their own business, okay? Or they could be very confident when you do meet them. Like they're very opinionated, if that's a word. Or they have their own like way of thinking. They have their own values is something I keep hearing. For some of you, it could be an only child or the youngest child, all right, in their family. You take it as it resonates. They might also have children or want them. But specific signs are Capricorn, Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Aries could be significant. They could have. But it's showing up as somebody that is going to make you laugh a lot. Like when you connect, they're going to make you laugh. They're going to be the type to like take you out quite a lot or ask you out quite a lot. Like it's just like showing up as a connection that's very playful and very like entertaining for you. All right. It's getting hot in here. And why do I feel like for some of you there's a chance like this person at first, like you two might both be acting single at first, but over time is gonna be a situation where you two are gonna be in a relationship, ending up together. Like at first you might be both kind of nonchalant, if that makes sense. So when's the timing of when this connection could happen? What's the timing of this connection? From now up until about January, February, Aquarius season. And for a lot of you, the Spirit is saying it could be happening online or you could meet them online. If you also have had a separation from somebody or a fallout, there's a chance you might reconnect with them as well, right? But specific months that are coming through is February, March, January, February, March, June, as well as just this spring, honestly. This winter, this spring. So somebody could be born around that time, like spring or winter. If not, just around that timing, that could be significant for you. So let's see for Gemini. So how long lasting will this connection be? Let's see in regards to Gemini. How long lasting will this connection be? Very long lasting, actually. Some of you, you know what I'm noticing? In your reading, throughout the course of this connection, you're going to have other options. But it's going to be up to you whether you want to leave this connection for other people or not. I have a strong energy that you won't. But you're going to have different options throughout the course of this connection, like other people coming towards you. Especially there might have been a past person that's going to come towards you as well, that wants to offer you a relationship when you're involved, is what I got. But I honestly feel like you're going to feel like this is the most serious connection you've ever had, or it's the most safe connection, okay, for you, or healthy connection for you. So I don't think if you're going to leave this connection, but throughout the course of this connection, you're going to see that there's other people hitting on you or wanting to be with you is what I got. Any other messages do we have? Yeah. Like at times you might feel like, you know, other people are trying to flirt with you or get with you, or other people are going to try to win you. Okay. Especially a person from the past that like like you disconnected from, like an Aries, fire sign, somebody, Scorpio could be significant, a Pisces. But I feel like you're going to stay in the connection. So is this connection going to be long lasting or what? I think so. I think your person is also very possessive. So they're not the type that would want to ever easily let you go. So yeah. Any other messages? They could kind of worry whether, you know, you'd like attention from other people or not throughout the course of the connection. I also feel like for some of you, this is somebody that like at times is going to worry whether you just want their money or you just want what they can offer you, not really them. Crazy read. So at times they might question how much you really truly love them. So basically give them assurance, I guess, or like reassurance. Because your energy is very intimidating to them, right? But at the same time, at times they might feel like they're investing too much, or they could be kind of questioning whether you really want them for them or what they can offer you, provide for you, right? So that's something that came through. Any other messages do we have for Gemini? Any other messages do we have for Gemini? You might end up having a child with this person, and it could be something that is going to happen out of nowhere. I also feel like for some of you, at times, you might worry about your own financial situation, but this person could have you covered. Okay, so they could be financially stable or financially be taking care of you. But I also am seeing like, oh my God, here you go. Hairline alert, y'all. Some of you, it could be that this person works too hard, all right? Here it is. You were waiting for this. All right. So you do have Gemini in your chart. So it could be somebody that look-wise feels a little bit challenged, all right? They feel kind of looks challenged a little bit compared to you. But nonetheless, they're hardworking, all right, is what I got. So maybe that's why they worry whether you want them for their money or for themselves, maybe. I'm done with this read. I'm done right here. I like how y'all actually tell me that you have a little bit of Gemini so that the hairline part, you know, makes sense to you. It's crazy. Is there any other messages? Again, financially, you're going to go through a change because of this person, because of how rich they are. And I think they're good at like saving up and keeping their money, you know, flowing. Like you might be really bad with your money or you might be overspending, but they know how to take care of their money. Or they're going to be the reason why you're going to be a little bit more considerate or cautious with your money. Does that make sense? That's what I got. And you might end up moving because of this person, okay? They might end up making a change in your life and they might move you from somewhere that wasn't really good, or maybe it wasn't a good neighborhood, maybe it wasn't safe enough. So that could be significant, okay? But you're going to end up moving because of them, and it could be just somewhere far away from where you live. The land far, far away, all right? Just like in Shrek. How Fiona took Shrek out of the swamp and they ended up living in that castle with their family. So you could be ending up like that, all right? I mean, Shrek didn't have any hair, so maybe for some you're dealing with somebody bald. Hopefully, it's up to you. But being with this person is going to be the reason why you're no longer going to live in somewhere that's not really good. You say kingdom far, far away. Kingdom far, far away. That's right. He literally hit the jackpot. He married a princess. I mean, he went through hell for it, right? But he married a princess, and then all of a sudden he's in a castle, ending up in a castle, being treated nicely and stuff. He didn't even want it, but he ended up there. So you never know. You could end up like Shrek, You say Shrek is manly, most men are meh. Okay. You say, do I think he's bald or long hair? From what I saw, it's closer to bald than long hair, all right? But it's up to you. I mean, you can always get a wig, right? You could always get a wig. Ah. Does that mean, swipe on only the bald people or go out searching for balds and be like, okay, just because Sabbath said this, it means I'm going to end up with somebody? No. It might just happen naturally. They just might naturally go bald and you don't know, like throughout the connection. Ah, I'm so done with this read. All right, let me move forward. Let's do. I'm so done. All right. I mean, Shrek didn't know who, he was going to get. All of a sudden, the princess turned into an ogre and he was like, oh, darn it. Like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Anyway, let's move forward. I'm so done with this read. Are we ready? Did you hit that like button? So you're gonna start paying attention to hairlines. Give me 1 second. I really, really want to go skating, but I don't know if the weather's gonna allow that or not. Speaking of, I mean, look at what I'm wearing, y'all. It's super comfy. I had to I had to wash my other pink sweatpants, but these are so comfy. And I have a cinnamon roll also, the blue one. But this is way too comfy, and it's Christmas, related. So you say skating in no, I wouldn't skate in these. I actually hate it when people show up outside with PJs. Oh, I hate it so much here. Because back home, people go out as if they're going, to a wedding just to take out the trash. So it's a little bit different. Should I take a break? I might take a break actually. And then we're going to do Cancer, okay? I'm going to go get more coffee and I'm also going to eat something because I didn't. So I'm going to take a short break. If you want to book for a personal, by the way, reach out on my website, savastar.com, and we'll do Cancer after, right? Did we do Gemini? Did the reading resonate with you or what? Did you like the read? So I'm gonna go eat something and I'm gonna be back. Okay, so you guys start here, stay here, and I'm gonna be back. I'm just gonna make sure I have a different screenshot when I go. It's probably better. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna be back, you guys. I'm gonna just go get some coffee, and then we're gonna be back to do Cancer. All right. So stay right here, and I'll be back. Chat away, and I'm gonna be right back. All right. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to have some breakfast because otherwise I'm gonna faint. Okay. Are we ready? We're gonna do Cancer now. Kind of want to open the window. Give me 1 second. I don't care if it's gonna get cold. All right. Let's do a read. Cancer, let's tap onto you. Right at 12:12. Who are you dealing with? What's going to be your next relationship? Who are you going to end up with? Who are you going to be with, Cancer? Some of you, they could have letters K, N, B, V, and C within their name. V as well. Okay, first name, last name doesn't have to be, or it could be you, all right? So let's tap onto him. Who's this person? The person that you're gonna be ending them in a relationship with. Who are they, Cancer? They might have Earth in their chart, Taurus or Capricorn. Cancer, they might have in their chart. They're just as emotional as you. They could be the type that gets emotional over things. They might cry, all right, over things. So they're as emotional and as sensitive as you, all right? If you end up crying, they're going to be crying with you instead of comforting you. I think you're low-key into that, though. I think you're going to low-key like it because you're going to want to baby them or you're going to want to, like, take care of them, Cancer. Let me just go with my intuition, all right? They could really like how, like, spiritual you are or how witchy you are. You might be very spiritual and that could be very different to this person, or they could see it as very unique. I also think it's somebody that might have like a very serious job, or they might take their work really seriously. It could be somebody that has to wear certain uniform, or they have like a dress code for their work, if that makes sense. They have a very tough like external, but you know, outer shell, but when it comes to them, like deep down, they're very, very sensitive, and they might be even more sensitive than you. So your moodiness kind of affects them at times, you know? I think it's the type that your moodiness or how you feel is going to affect them, is what I'm getting. But we're going to see more about it. Could be somebody that easily gets triggered or jealous. All right. Let's see in regards to your energy. They also really like the way you dress, Cancer. Like something that they're going to really like about you is the way you dress, is how you take good care of yourself. You might have pretty nails, or you might take good care of your looks. I don't know, something with being clean and being like perfect. Maybe they really like your eyes or the way you look like. Or the way, I keep hearing the way you dress, so that could be significant. So let's see more in regards to your reading. Who are you dealing with, Cancer? Tell me a little bit more about this person. They get in their head too much. For some, it could be also somebody that likes to stay at home more. They're a little bit more on the introverted side. They like when it's quiet. They also could want to have you a child, give you a child, Cancer. They could want to give you a child or put a baby in you. Of course, if it's a guy, all right, you get what I'm saying. But for some of you, it's someone that wants to do everything with you. You know, it's somebody's very loyal, very, very consistent with you, loves being with you. But heavy earth they might have in their chart, okay? Heavy earth, Cancer, Pisces is very significant. Earth and water basically are the two elements coming up in your reading. You might also have to choose between two people that want you at a certain point, Cancer. Specific months that are showing up in your reading is April, February is very significant in your reading, and May, okay? May as well. So it could be from now up until then, maybe that you're going to connect. So tell me a little bit more about how this person is going to treat Cancer, how the connection is going to go for Cancer. I like your reading. I just visualized cameras for some of you. They might work with cameras, they might have a camera, or they just might be very like watchful of you. They might watch you quite a lot, or, you know, keep your pictures. But specifically, I saw security cameras. So that could be talking about they work with security cameras, or maybe they're in cybersecurity. Maybe they're just a very, you know, careful, cautious person. But they might be the type to like ask for you to like share your location, or like where you are, or what you're up to. Is this resonating? I don't even know at this point. You tell me. Tell me more a little bit about this person. Tell me more about this person. They really pay attention to a lot of the nitty-gritty stuff that nobody else would, okay? So again, heavy water and earth. And I also feel like for a lot of you, it's somebody that like, once they start a project, they're going to go all the way to finish it, okay? This is not a quitter at all. I also think at a certain point for some of you, in case you two would have a fallout, you're going to get back together, okay? For those of you, if this is somebody you know. Now you telling me is a part-time security guard. Tell me more. They got money. They got money. And I think some of you, I'm going to say something very specific. They might hide the fact of how much they have, all right? They might hide it from you. Why, though? Hopefully they're not stingy. They might have, like, fears around money, or for some of you, this person could be saving up for a house or saving up for something in the future, but they might not be telling you about it, or there's a chance, like, they might hide how much money they make or how much money they have saved up, okay? I don't know why I heard that. But they have fears around money. They also have fears like whether you're going to find someone new or something like that. So they're just a very fearful energy in your reading. That's how they're showing up. But what's the future like? Let me see the outcome. Cancer, you might at a certain point have two different people. Or there's one person that's going to come towards you when you're already involved. And I'm assuming it's either somebody new or someone that you have a past with, right? But when I ask this, for somebody, there's a chance like you might have two different options in the future, or somebody's going to interrupt your connection, or someone's going to come towards you. How's their financial situation like? At times, Cancer, you know what I feel? I think the reason why they could be hiding certain things about their money is because either they're scared, whether it's not enough for you, or they're saving up, all right? And then they don't want to be spending too much, if that makes sense. This reading's crazy. Is there any other message you want to tell me before we move forward? Tell me about how the connection's going to go. Is it going to be long term? You're going to have another connection, Cancer, come up. Like when you're with somebody, there might be another person in the picture that might come up. And you might have a new beginning with them when you're already involved. But I think whoever that you're with, there's a chance at a certain point, like you might have like issues around money with them. Or you might be feeling like they're not putting as much effort in the connection, right? You take it as it resonates. But in your reading, you're showing up having other options while you're in a connection, if that makes sense. What's the outcome of this particular connection? Can you tell me? It's a good outcome. But it's very similar to Gemini's. Like at a certain point, you might hear back from a person and you might have to decide what you want to do. But this connection overall has a good outcome. And I feel like it's someone that is trying to better their financial situation for you because they might not have a lot. So it's up to you whether you want to be with them or not. But I'm hearing they're working on it. Like they're trying to have more money maybe. Or they want to be enough. They want to have enough for you. Any other messages do we have for Cancer? Yeah. They might go through a financial change when you're dealing with them, Cancer. So maybe just be patient. But I also am hearing like the advice is to be patient with this person. Because in the future, you both are going to end up rich, or there's a chance that you're going to be very abundant if you decide you want to stay with this person. But at a certain point, you might hear from a past person, Cancer, throughout this connection. And I want to tell you it's not going to be worth it. Like, that's just what my intuition is saying. But let me see. Let me tap onto it. Why? It's somebody that you couldn't let go before, right? But you're gonna definitely reconcile with this person, but it's more showing up as friends. And I think it's somebody that you also were sexually into, or you kind of physically were maybe involved with. I don't even know. But in the reading, you're showing up needing to make a choice. What's the ultimate outcome? Can you tell me? You're going to finally get your closure or end the connection that you had when you do get a closure. And you're going to end the closure with somebody that you don't trust. Okay? That's how I'm going to keep it. But I think you're going to stay in a situation. At times, you're going to kind of overthink about another person, or you're going to feel like, oh, you're going to wonder about someone else. But I'm hearing like you're going to leave a connection that you don't really trust. So in the future, I see, yeah, having a calm connection. And you're going to be with somebody that you trust, that you feel safe with. And there's a chance you might ignore somebody that's not the one for you, okay? Like, I don't know why I get this, but at a certain point, you might be confused as to who's the one for you. But how you're going to find out is by who you trust the most or who you feel is safe the most. All right? That's how you're going to see who is the one for you, if that makes sense. Such a crazy read, isn't it? That was a kind of a hard read to kind of like tap onto. You know? It was kind of different. Kind of different than the other readings. So you take it as it resonates. But that's what I got. Let's move forward to do Leo. In case that reading did resonate, do like, share, and subscribe. Did that resonate with you? Crazy read. Hit that like button for your girl. So you don't like my freckles? I don't like you either. Who asked for your opinion in the first place, sir? I mean, imagine being named Book. What kind of name is that? All right. Imagine being called Book. Don't get me zooming in on your profile pic now, all right? You better find your way out, because I'm gonna be zooming on that profile pic. I'm gonna go off like I usually do. Just saying. Want me to... Don't start with me now. You a troll. You need a shower. That's what you need, all right? Instead of telling me what you like about me. Look at you. Forget about my freckles, all right? You need a shower. You need a shave, all right? You need to go to the hairdresser right now. That's what you need. Be looking like you haven't taken a shower in decades, all right? Just saying. You even have an intro? I'd rather you not have a profile pic, all right? How about that? Anyway, talking about my freckles. Forget about it. How about you fix your own looks? You say stop feeding these people and get on with the read? Just because you said that, maybe I should also go off on you too. How about that? Let's see who wrote that. Y'all know the cost of trolling on here, right? You know what kind of cost you're going to be paying if you're on here trolling. Can't even find him. I think he just left. I can't see it anymore. The troll left the chat. I can't see it. Oh yeah, it's blocked already. I can't see it. Damn, I was too I was a little bit slow about that one. Are we ready? Who are we on? Are we on? What kind of sign are we on? I don't even know at this point. I've been having people writing to me, oh, don't worry about the trolls. They're just being who they are. Focus on the reading. I like going off. All right, let me go off. I mean, if I do it, probably means I want to do it, right? So maybe instead of being patronizing, just skip to the reading. All right. All right, are we ready? So I'm gonna ask my mods if you want, you don't have to delete the messages for now, okay? Let's just see how many trolls we have. Let's just not delete them for a while. I was reading this thing on online where it was saying, oh, when you delete the chat or something, it kind of it affects the algorithm or whatever. So we'll see. Am I doing questions at the end? Yeah. I don't know what's on my lashes, you guys. I think it's the makeup I did. But anyway, I don't know. Actually, let's not. I won't do questions just yet, but I'm going to let you know when we get to the half of the signs are done. When half of the signs are done, I'm going to let you know. All right. All right, let's do Leo. Leo, what's your next relationship going to be like? Are we ready? What's your next relationship is going to be like? What's your next relationship's going to be like? You're going to have crazy intimacy, crazy sex, all right, coming up. Just saying. You're going to be like all up on, you know, all up and over and under each other, physically wise. So there could be a lot of, you know, physical intimacy. You're going to be intimate a lot with them. You're going to be an addict, all right? You're going to be like exploring the inner freak, okay, of you throughout the connect. You're going to be exploring how freaky you are towards in regards to this connection. All right, how nasty you can be possibly. And it's something that you might have not even known. It might be something that you don't even know that you know you had it in you. They're gonna, whoever this is, they're gonna activate the inner freak in you. You're gonna be like wanting to, you know, be intimate with them all the time. You might get real nasty, all right, throughout the course of the connection. You're gonna be like, I wasn't like this. I was so innocent, and I don't know. I feel like you're gonna go through that, you know, transformation, but we'll see. Somebody says, yeah, I can't wait. Y'all are nasty. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Who are you dealing with? The person you're dealing with. The person you're going to be in a relationship with. They're going to be for some of you, they're going to be very, very family oriented. They're for the family. They like family. They like home. You could be ending up actually living with them. But I also feel like you're going to like them to be so close to you that you can't even be far from them anymore. Some of you could have like attachment anxiety or anxious attack, whatever that's called, right? There's a chance you might not be able to even like be away from this person for a second, right? And you're going to want to move in quickly with them, or you're going to end up moving in before you even know it. So it's like they want to, when you connect with them, you're gonna want to be with them physically a lot. So let me see more a little bit about their character. Yeah, they could be very clingy. It's the clingy type. Could be a water, fire sign. They could even be a little bit paranoid, all right, or moody or bipolar. Stop. They might be the type to like, at times, like they're going to worry about you, or they're going to think you're doing something, plotting something against them. They're going to be a little bit bipolar, all right? No offense, but that's kind of what I got. Like moody, you know? Like 1 minute they're very good with you, the next minute you don't know what you did, you know, type of person. But very, very, very homey. It's giving Cancer vibes, to be honest with you. So some of you might even have Cancer in your chart. I'm telling you, you look at, see, now one of the trolls is actually saying this resonates. I'm telling you, sometimes a troll be staying on my channel. They become a, you know, long time follower, subscriber on. I'm telling y'all. That's the kind of effect I have. Anyway. He's saying his dad is resonating with this. Okay, sounds like your dad. Okay. Let's see more. Let's see what's going on with you. Some of you, this person could sing, or you could. And I don't mean singing in the shower. I mean an actual singer. Somebody that's singing in tune, all right? Let's see more. Who's this person? You're going to be in a relationship very quickly with this person. And it's just going to naturally flow for a lot of you. It's something that you both want. Virgo is very significant. Leo. So they might have these within their chart, or you do. Again, you take it as resonance. But you both could be also kind of introverted. Like you both are very compatible, you know, astrologically maybe. But you also like to hang out quite a lot together. You both could be an outsider, or there's a chance that like you both could like to spend a lot of time together and not with anybody else. So we'll see more in regards to you. Tell me more in regards to Leo. Who's this person that Leo's going to be with? Very committal. They're going to get very attached to you easily, and they're going to want to rush engagement and wedding with you. Like they might talk about it a lot, or they might tell you that they really want to get engaged. They can't wait to get engaged. They can't wait to be with you. You're going to end up having children with this person if you don't watch out, all right? You're going to end up being married to this person if you don't watch out, because it's something that they're going to want to rush or they're going to want to have, all right? Some of you, they could even be mixed, all right? Or there's a chance they could come from different backgrounds. Could be also that somebody's an immigrant or someone might come from somewhere else. In regards to signs, Taurus, Leo, Libra, yeah, could be significant. Aquarius and Scorpio. You might end up living together before you know it, all right? In regards to like specific months, some of you, May could be significant, August could be significant, March and October. All right, so somebody could either be born around this time, or there's a chance that someone could be, you know, you might meet someone around this time. So we'll see more in regards to them. Can you tell me like how the relationship will go? Is it long term? What's it like? Tell me a little bit more about this connection. Is this resonating with you? They might get you plushies for some of you, or they might tell you that they have, you know, plans in regards to having a chat with you, or they really want it with you. How will the connection be like? That's crazy. It's going to be super long term, and I think it's going to be a connection where you two are going to like have children but also pets. Library could be significant, or maybe you're going to end up having like a little, you know, library at your place. Maybe it's somebody that has a lot of books or reads or whatever. How the connection is going to go, honestly, amazing. Strong Virgo. The connection showing up as something very long term. And I think for a lot of you, like, you two are going to decide on a lot of things together, or there's a chance you might like agree on a lot of things together. You know what I'm saying? So both of you are going to basically decide in regards to things together is what I'm getting. You might also, at a certain point, like help each other level up financially or buy a place together. I keep getting together. Like you're going to do everything together. Buy together. Have together. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to help each other out quite a lot. And some of you, in case you've been thinking, okay, you're going to end up like lonely or single, that's not at all true. This is an energy that's coming in for the next year from now up until July. Could be also meeting this person online, by the way. All right, that could be significant. Any other messages? Any other messages do we have? They're going to work really, oh my gosh, not the hairline again. Oh my God. You know, there's like almost like 80 different cards in this deck, but yet the hairline card keeps coming out. I don't know why. You know, does that mean you're going to stress this person out to the point where they're bald? I don't know. Or maybe they already are. But for some of you, the spirit is saying like they might be the type that works really, really hard. is what I'm getting. They might also really, really try hard to like get a raise or promotion to like go traveling with you or make a change in regards to your financial situation together. Could be the type that really would provide, you know, but they listen to you and they're such a pleaser when it comes to you. So overall, it's a great energy. They're going to be with you through thick and thin. All right. What's that saying at the wedding? You know, they always say through rich and poor. And I'm like, it should be through rich and rich. All right. Who would want to even manifest that for themselves? Through rich and rich. So that's kind of what they want, okay? Like they want an abundant connection with you and they're going to do their best financially to be with you is what I keep getting, all right? They might even work 2 jobs for some of you. They might work for the government or work with like law, finance, you know, currencies. For some of you, military, those could be significant. So that's it. They're going to want for some of you to like even stay at home while they're working, or they're going to want to take care of you financially is what I got, okay? So that's it. That's your read. Let's move forward. Let's move forward to do Virgo. In case the reading did resonate, do like, share, and subscribe. Did you resonate with the reading? You say I had you at the hairline, double confirm. Oh, girl. You know, rip to those that have like Taurus. Was it Taurus or Gemini? And Leo within their chart. All right, are we ready? I'm trying to see if I can place this somewhere else so I can kind of connect with you a little bit better. There you go, is it better? I'm gonna get comfy, might as well. Ooh, I like this one way better. Are we ready? Probably this is better for you, is it? What sign are we on? Somebody tell me. I kind of like not wearing too much makeup sometimes. I kind of remember how I look like without it, you know? It's nice. Did you hit that like button? If you want to book for a personal, reach out on my website, salvatore.com. And we're going to do Virgo soon. I don't know how I'm going to get all the readings done. Do you think I'll be done in an hour? Hopefully. All right. Let's do Virgo. So far, all the connections have been long-term, actually, when I've been tapping onto it. So far, everything I've been tapping onto has been kind of long-term, so it's good. What's the energy? Let the siren pass, and then I'll do the read. See, when you get financially secure, you'll book a reading. Okay, girl. Do it. What should we do for our next all signs, though? Been thinking. You know, I don't like the way this smells. Smells a little bit weird. I tried to do a pre-record reading and post it, but yeah, I'm not at all into it anymore. I like to go live. I'm very different than before, how I used to be. I like to be live more. The kind of beauty countries go to war over. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Are we ready? Virgo. Virgo, what's going on for you? The person you're going to be in a relationship with next. The person you're going to be in a relationship with. Hit that like button for a girl. The person you're going to be in a relationship with next. Who is it? Who's this person? For some of you, could be somebody with fire within their chart. First of all, the connection might be very sexual at first, or there's a chance, you know, you might feel the connection, the chemistry way too much at the beginning. It might start off sexual and then turn into something more, is something I'm getting. They might be the type to really, really be attracted to you physically. Like they might really, really want to be with you physically. It's kind of reminding me of the Leo's read. Some of you, it's also showing up as a person that, like, if you had a fallout with, you could be getting back with as well. There's a lot of past energy in your reading, so it could be talking about somebody that you might, like, disconnect and then you reconnect with them. Okay, so it could be somebody you already know. But we'll see in regards to their personality. Who's this person? Virgo, who are they? It's somebody that has a lot of feelings for you, right? But there's going to be a lot of self-sabotage in regards to this connection, either from you or from them. Virgo, let me predict a relationship for you instead of trying to be single. All right, in your reading, there's a lot of resistance. It's like you want to be alone. I don't want to skip your sign to do Libra, all right? So if you don't want a relationship, by all means, don't take it. But in your reading, you're showing up kind of resisting, not showing your feelings, or being kind of not very communicative with your person. The person you might be dealing with is very sexually into you, as much as you're into them. But at times, you might feel like they want other people, or they have they're like attention, or a lot of people find them attractive. Like you're gonna sabotage this connection, all right? So be watchful of that. Let's see in regards to your situation. Who's this person? Might be somebody you already know. I don't know why this keeps coming through. But you take it as it resonates. So again, if you know that you just want to connect with somebody new, then you already know. But in your reading, it keeps showing me somebody that you might have been dealing with before. Somebody that maybe you don't really trust, but then over time you're going to start trusting them. They certainly could have fire in their chart. And it's someone that you really like, right? You have feelings for. But for some reason, you have a hard time believing that they have feelings for you. Or you have a hard time believing that this connection could be for real. Okay? So there's a chance you might, like, try to sabotage it. I don't know why I keep getting that. Let's see more about you and this person. You're going to end up in a relationship with them. And I keep feeling like either there might be a fallout between you two, and then somebody's going to reach out, and you're going to figure out that you two both want the same thing. This is so specific. Crazy. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's somebody you already know. And for some reason, either you've been with them intimately, or there's a very strong sexual chemistry between you two, if that makes sense. It's going to lead to a relationship. So tell me more in regards to what this is talking about. Maybe before you did talk about being in a relationship, but it never happened. Or you two were just dating before, right? And it never came to fruition. When is the timing of when it could be happening? Could be from now up until the next 3 to 5 months. And it could be that this person is going to reach out to you, okay, after maybe a fallout that might have been happening. But for a lot of you, showing up as someone who feels lonely without you, who's going to tell you they feel lonely. It's somebody you already know. If you don't want it to be, go ahead and, maybe, book a personal reading to find out who this is, if it's someone else. But for a lot of you, it's somebody you already know, right? And they could be tall. They could be kind of having a lot of eyes on them. They could be, like, again, have water or fire within their chart. But I keep getting this energy of you think that they don't like you, but they really, really do. So what is wrong with you is my question, What is going on with you? Let's see more about this connection. You say my husband is a lucky man. Thank you. How is this relationship's gonna go? How is this relationship gonna go when it does happen? How's the relationship gonna go? Almost a Cancer. Somebody Cancer could be significant. You're showing up reuniting with somebody. Sag could be significant. The way this connection is going to go is one of you is going to be insecure because the other person is kind of flirty or forward or acts kind of single. So I think you two are going to change each other a lot, but there's things that both of you do that's going to trigger each other, right? Is it long-term? Is it a long-term connection? Yeah. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. It could be very, very long-term. And I think for a lot of you, it's just that you're going to change each other when you enter this connection, or this connection is going to change you if you were to, be with this person long-term. You might even know them from work. It could be somebody you work with, you're going to end up working with, or financially, you're going to, take care of things together. But definitely showing up as a connection that's going to be long-term. And I think it's a connection that's going to change you and heal you, right? If you allow it to. But I don't know. I feel like, Virgo, you don't believe in any love when you connect with this person, but they're going to be making their way in your heart soon. You don't believe in anyone when you meet them, or you don't even trust them, but they're going to make that change in your life, if that makes sense. Like you could be totally lonely when you connect with this person, and when you're going to enter a new connection, it's going to be just so different for you. Everything. You're going to look at everything so differently. So for me to hear that, maybe for a lot of you, you've been single for a very long time, right? You say you don't approach women. Okay, then sit still then. Good luck to you finding your man. All right, what do you want me to say? If you don't approach women, you probably want a man. All right? Y'all, I cannot. Somebody wrote that in the comment. All right. Let's see if there's any other messages. What is the outcome of this connection? Is there any other messages? Some of you are showing up achieving a lot with this person. Maybe you two work in the same field, or there's a chance you might be able to achieve a lot if you were to be a team, all right, and work together. So the whole connection is showing up as a very, very, like, accomplishing connection, if that makes sense. Very abundant connection. tell me more about what this connection. Yeah, you're gonna go through a lot of wealth together. And I see marriage, to be honest. I see marriage, I see engagement in the future. And timing of when it could happen could be within the next 3 to 5 months. It's showing up as months. I would also say from now up until about, something from now up until November, something might come up, or something's going to be, you know, set in stone. All right. But I also heard from now up until June, okay? There could be like changes. Maybe you two are going to get engaged or get into a serious relationship or marry. Something like that is showing up in the reading. Like things are going to be really serious. Any other messages? Yeah. So you're going to notice they also like you. They also have feelings for you. So I think one of the biggest advice is to go ahead and express your emotions because they feel it too. Instead of keeping it all in, or instead of downplaying or sabotaging your connection. And I again want to tell you, like, this person's here to change your life or show you that you're not meant to be alone. You're not meant to kind of live your life on your own, if that makes sense. Okay? Numbers 25, 12, 2 could be significant, 32, and 29, as well as 31. So that's your read. That's your reading. Let's move forward to do... Who are we going to do next? Libra. Hit that like button for a girl. Did that resonate? Some of you, the opportunity for you is there, Virgo, but you program yourself into thinking you're meant to be alone, or that you're your own soulmate. That's such a liberal way to think too, which is not right, okay? I'm going to tell you right here. They're literally programming us to think that it's okay to be alone, or that, you know, we can be the man. It's not true. By all means, if you want to do it, go ahead and experiment, right? You can be single, you know, always if you want. But I'm just going to say to you that it's a program. It's a programming mechanism. They want us to be alone, you know? But it's not good. It's not the right way. It's not how we've been created. We've been created to be social. Anyway, but that's a topic for another day. I forgot I had some coffee. Most of y'all are scared of attachment. That's what it really is. It really comes down to, you know. All right, Libra, let's see in regards to you. What's going on? We're going to tap onto Libra. Libra, what's going on with you? Are we ready? Hit that like button for your... Did you hit that like button already? I kind of want to find a clip to put on my hair. Give me 1 second. Where is it? All right, I'm here. Let's see. Is that better? That's much better. Libra, what's going on with you? Hit that like button for a girl. Did you like that read? Did it resonate? Hit that like button. Let's do Libra. Libra, what's going on with you? Libra, who are you gonna be in a relationship with? Who are you gonna be in a relationship with? Do you know them? Who are they? Tell me about their character. Who's this person? They might work out. For some of you, they might work out. They might work too hard maybe, or work a lot. It's showing up as somebody that's really going to be available. Like they're the type that's going to be available. They're showing up in your reading as someone that's going to reach out to you soon. So I'm assuming either you're going to connect with them soon, hear from them soon. Tell me about their character. It's somebody who's showing up in your reading very available. Like they have availability for you. They make time for you. They date you consistently. For somebody, it could be somebody brunette or with darker hair, or maybe they're, you know, Middle Eastern. They have maybe brown eyes. Okay, brown hair. Again, could be you or them. You take it as it resonates. One of the people could be maybe European or mix. This is the type that really, you might already be getting to know this person. For some of you, you don't have to. Online energy also is coming up, so there's a chance you might meet them already online. But they're showing up in your reading very available to you. They make time for you. They date you. They take you out. They spend on you. Tell me more about this person. Who are they? Could be a little bit younger than you, whoever this is. For some of you, it's also showing up as like a person that's going to be really trying to impress you at the beginning. Like they're going to try to take you out a lot and show you a good time. Is what I'm getting. What's the timing of when this person's coming in? A lot of you might already hear from this person in your birthday season. Okay, or there's a chance that you might be already dealing with them around your birthday season. That's a confirmation. But I'm seeing in terms of like when, could be from now up until the next August. April also is significant for you, Libra. So those months could be significant. May as well as September. You might know them from a group setting or from online, like something in regards to a group or a community. Some of you might already also know this person from the past. Could be somebody that most likely you might be reconciling with or hearing from as well, in case this is not a new person, okay? Tell me about how the relationship's gonna go. Tell me about their personality a little bit more before I do. Virgo energy. They might be the type to like to be alone. For some of you, it could be somebody that is introverted, or right now they could be kind of like far from you. Could be also someone that has their own business or, you know, works alone is what I got. It's somebody that doesn't really like social events, or they don't like to go out too much. Kind of like a homebody, or they keep canceling maybe things just because they don't want to go out is what I got. But in terms of specific elements, fire, air is coming through Virgo as well. Libra as well, showing up in your reading quite a lot. So let's see about the outcome and where this connection is going to go. You're going to have a very, very, very long-lasting connection. Who's going to initiate that, though? Why do I feel like for some of you, there's also a chance that you might have two different people being interested in you or wanting to offer you something? I have a sense this person could be the one reaching out to you to want to reconcile or to want to have something more with you. So in case you're reconnecting with somebody or dating them again, that could be their intention to want to commit to you and to want to be with you. Maybe the first time didn't work out. I don't quite know. But in case you're meeting this person and you're single, I have a sense that you're going to be in a relationship before you know it. But at first, you're going to be a little bit shy. Okay? You two are going to be a little bit shy towards each other, is what I'm getting. How is the relationship going to go? I keep getting the Hierophant. So most likely it's going to be very, very long term. Some of you most likely are going to show up like having kids with this person in the future, moving. Leo, Taurus, Aries, Gemini are specific signs. I also feel like this person could be healing you from family issues. Or if there's been things happening with your family, they're going to like help you heal from it, if that makes sense. I also feel like they're going to try to meet your family, or they're going to try to set up a time of, you know, connecting with your family or having their blessings is what I got. So that could be significant. Is there any other messages for Libra? They might be working communication for some of you, or work online, or work with different people. They might call different people for their work. So yeah, it's somebody that you're going to be with for long term with the marriage card. And I keep wanting to say from now up until August, this readings could be, you know, coming to light. And I think it's somebody that is going to want to like have you trust them fully, or have you open up to them fully. And they also really love how you cook, or how you take care of them, how you nurture them. Maybe you take care of them when they were sick, or you're just very caring, is what I get. But that's what I have. Anything else? They like how caring you are, is what I keep getting. They could also really like fantasize about coming home to you for some of you. Coming home to you and having children with you, or they might tell you about that as well, okay? So they might tell you about their fantasies at a certain point, or how much they want certain things. But it's definitely somebody who is more traditional than you think. And when you meet them, maybe you just don't see it coming that you're going to connect with them so fast, okay? A long-term connection. Somebody could be working also at a school, or there's a chance they might instruct people or teach them how to do things or give advice. So that could be also saying, or they could be like the owner of somewhere. They might have people working for them. So you take it as it resonates. And let's move forward to do Scorpio. In case the reading did resonate, do like, share, and subscribe. Did you like that read? I like that reading. It was a cute reading. It resonated? Okay. All of a sudden, I'm just tired. Let's do Scorpio. Did you hit that like button? If you want to book for a personal, reach out on my website, savastar.com. I'm going to be checking my email tonight to see how many of you reached out. I've been waking up so early, though, like at 9, 8, 9. Maybe that's why. Hi, Carlos. Manuela, how's everybody? You're definitely going to be booking with me. Okay, do it. You booked a personal reading. That's amazing. Do it. I can't wait to hear from you all and do a reading. I tried going live horizontally, but let me do this. Actually, hold on a minute. Should I? Let's do this. I wish I could make it smaller. So you're going to get put in timeout again? Well, if you behave, you won't, okay? If you behave, you won't be put in timeout. So a lot of you are saying yes to vertical. Okay. I kind of feel like horizontal is better. But this way kind of looks like we're having a FaceTime together. You know what I'm saying? Feels a little bit more personal, I think. Okay, so a lot of you are saying yes. Proved my point. You say you think it's because it's closed up. Yeah, it could be. Definitely could be. Oh, look. It's the vampire guy. You're back. It's the man from 2.5 Men. Do you understand you've been in timeout all your life? I can't believe you got timed out. Did you finally get up? Did you finally get a CPR and could come back to the live? I'm happy for you. Let's do Scorpio. You say I'm so collaborative. I'm very collaborative. I try to be always, interactive with all of my audience. I think that's all it's about. So, yeah. Let's do Scorpio now. Are we ready? Let's do Scorpio and see what is going on in regards to Scorpio. Scorpio, what's happening with you? Scorpio, your next relationship, how will it go? How's it going to be like? Your next relationship, how's it going to go? With who is it going to be? Somebody could be someone you work with, or it could be somebody that you're going to start getting close to in case there's been some doubts. You might already know who this is. Or for some of you, when you meet this person, you're very shy, you're very inward, you're more of an introvert. It's somebody that's very, very educated, very smart. When you connect with them, you're going to find out they know a lot of things. Okay, could be an earth sign for some of you. Libra, Pisces is coming through in your reading. Fire, they might have in their chart. When you connect with this person, I think at first you two are going to be shy a little bit, right? But as you get closer, the connection could be kind of very intense to the point where you might have a lot of physical intimacy with them. You get very, very physically attached to them, intimate with them. But at the same time, I feel like for some of you, there's a chance like there might be drama at times, or there might be some, dramatic things, arguments going on here and there. Tell me a little bit more about their character, who they are. Who are they? Earth. Could be an earth sign. Taurus, Leo, Capricorn. They might have it in their chart. But it's somebody that you might connect with at work. Take it as it resonates. Or they're just very work focused. But it's somebody in your reading that like is very focused on their work. They might not even be looking for love. Like their work is actually really impressive is what I'm hearing. Like how much money they earn or their work ethic is very, very admirable. When are you going to connect with them? Most likely for a lot of you, you already know who this is, but they could just be popping the question to you next. But I would say from now up until about January, February, some of you could be connecting with this person up until Cancer season. But in case you already know who this is, or, you know, it kind of sounds to you like it's somebody you already know, I feel like there's a relationship coming that they're going to be initiating with you is what I'm getting. Like they might tell you that this is something that they really want. How is the relationship going to go? You might like break up and make up a lot during the course of this connection. Or for somebody, there's a chance like at times you two both kind of could be acting immature, or one of you. I can't quite tell. But it's a connection that whenever you have an argument, you get back together on time. Or you get back, or you have like, you make it up to each other is what that, something that I'm hearing. But in case it's a person you've been like not connecting with just yet, there's a chance you might reconnect with them soon, okay? But for a lot of you, either you're already dating them or you're going to meet with them. But get close to them if you already know them. Months of March, June could be very significant. As well as August, okay? And May. So somebody could be born around the times that I just told you. Or those months could be significant for you. How's the relationship going to go? Tell me about the outcome. Some of you, oh my gosh. At a certain point, there's a chance there could be a new energy coming towards you. Or you might have a new person coming towards you when you're already involved with this person. It could be kind of out of nowhere. And it could be more of a sexual connection. So I don't know what this is, but at a certain point, there could be a new connection coming towards you that's more of a sexual connection. It's up to you. I mean, what you want to do. But as the outcome for you, what I'm seeing is it's that it's very important that you two are working on the spark between you two, or that you're staying, because there could be another connection or another person trying to get close to you. And why do I feel like for a lot of you, it could be somebody that you've known before? This also came out in another reading. Is there any other messages in regards to the outcome? Let's see in regards to you. At a certain point, somebody might think the grass is greener on the other side, but it's actually not true. So I think instead of leaving, they're going to try to focus on the connection. And for a lot of you, I also see children in the future as well. So there could be a chance somebody either has a child or wants it. But I think overall, you're going to stay together, stick together. But somebody's going to be proven wrong in case they thought that, you know, the grass was greener. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I heard that. Very straight to the point. Any other messages in regards to this connection? Yeah. Like, I don't know if at a certain point this person might be losing you and then reconnect with you, or maybe that's already something that has happened. But I'm hearing they're going to be making it up to you, or there's a chance they might be coming towards you because they feel like they made a mistake or they chose the wrong person at a certain point. But whoever this is, they're seeing you as somebody very long-term is what I'm getting. Any other messages do we have? Yeah. Some of you, there could be a past, yeah, jealousy could be one of the things I noticed about this connection. Like somebody could be way too jealous, or somebody could assume things. All right, there might be a lot of triggers around this connection. And I think it is because of somebody's openness or their flirtiness. So that might mean something to you, but that might be a problem at a certain point. But is this something that you two could work on? Yes. You know what I'm saying? You totally could work on it, and it's a beautiful connection. It's just somebody might get snappy quite a lot, or they might like think that you're doing something behind their back. That's what I got. That's what I heard. But somebody very, you know, it's like somebody that wants to make sure that you're only theirs and you're not doing something behind their back and vice versa. So that's what I got. Let's move forward to do Sag. I only got 10%. Let's move forward to do Sag and see. Hit that like button for you, girl, in case the reading there resonates. And let's see what we got for Sag. You said the reading resonated with you? Okay, girl. I'm happy. If you want to book for a personal reading, reach out on my website, savastar.com, and let's do Sag's read. I really want to get a car, you guys, but I don't know which one to get. I don't know which kind of car I want. I really like the Benz SUVs. Oh, those are so pretty. But then I'm like, I want a faster car than that. You said I should get a pickup truck? So you're saving up for a personal reading? Okay, I'll be here. Let's tap onto Sag. Sag, who are you dealing with? You say you can see me in a Lexus, Carlos? Okay. That's sweet. What's going on for Sag? Are we ready? Let's tap onto your energy and see. Sagittarius. Could be somebody that gifts you a lot of things, buys you gifts. Could be, they could think you're spoiled. Could be somebody who thinks you're a little bit spoiled. Like and they like it too. They're into that, low-key. They kind of like it that you're spoiled, that you're different. They could think you have pretty privilege or you're very pretty or beautiful. Man or woman. So let's see in regards to this person. Where are you dealing with? It's showing up as somebody very fit. So no, it's not, you know, somebody who, you know, has trouble with their weight. It's somebody you're going to be really attracted to physically, Sag. You're going to be very attracted. And why do I feel the need to tell you, when you're intimate with them, you're going to be even more attracted. So you're going to like the chemistry between you two. I think I read somewhere, when you're intimate with somebody, if you're genetically compatible, your body kind of is more likely to end up with them. You know, you like them a little bit more. So it could be somebody maybe that you genetically feel attracted to, or you feel like you could make cute babies. I have no idea. But it's somebody that might come from a different background and you have crazy chemistry. Your readings remind me of Leos. When you end up with them, like, you're going to be always sexually with them. You're going to be always intimate with them. You're going to be freakier than them even. Like, at first you're going to think they're going to really want you, right? At first you're going to see them chase, but when you end up in a relationship with them, you're going to want it always. So you're going to want to be with them quite a lot more than they. This reading's nasty, all right? What's that song? I've been a nasty girl, nasty girl. Is anybody gonna match my freak? Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio could be significant. Fixed energy is very strong in your reading. So they might have a fixed sign in their chart. But it's showing up as a sexual connection, like a very sexual connection that's going to grow into something more. And when you're intimate with them, you're going to see them as a person that you want to end up with. You know, maybe at first you don't feel that attraction. Or maybe at first you're just trying to be careful of not getting hurt or something. So we'll see more about this person. Let's see more. Tell me about their character. They definitely could have fire in their chart, though. They give off fire vibes. Like, they like to be outdoors. They like to go here and there. Spontaneous. They could act childish at times, or they could be childish. Could be somebody who's blonde, or be fair-skinned. You take it as it resonates. I'm hearing they definitely are from the same, you know, like they have the same color as you, same, you know, color of skin. I also think they're very flirty when they connect with you. Like at first, they could be very flirty with you, but they could have a roster or have other options. But as you get exclusive, they're going to be very committed to only flirting with you, if that makes sense. When are you going to connect with them? Some of you from now up until about Aries season, March, April, December, January, and August could be significant months, okay? So somebody could be born around that time, or from now up until then, things are getting more serious. How's this connection going to go? How's this connection going to go? You might have a child with this person. You might at a certain point give birth, okay? Or have a child with somebody, with this person. And why do I feel like for somebody at a certain point, you're going to put an end to another connection to be with this person? If that makes sense. We're on Sag right now. The connection's going to go really, really smoothly. And I think for a lot of you, you're going to have children with them. Or that's just going to happen unexpectedly, especially if you two are intimate together. Although at times I feel like maybe one person's too busy while the other person kind of wants to hang out. So at times you might have different schedules, or you might have to kind of compromise for things, is what I got, like time-wise. Do we have any other messages in regards to how this connection is going to go? You might be the type, if you ever have arguments, you're going to get over it quickly. And I think for somebody, the Spirit is also saying, like, this person is not going anywhere, okay? So don't be all in your feelings that maybe they don't want to be with you, or they don't love you, or things like that. All right? Some of you need to stop being so insecure. If they chose you, they chose you. Any other messages do we have? Somebody could like to give you, like, somebody could like to give massages maybe in this connection, either you or them. You also might end up like living with their family, or being close to their family, or their family could really approve of you, is what I got. Let's see if there's any other messages. For some of you, it's also somebody that like might take care of you when you get sick, or they could be very, very concerned. It's the type of person that's gonna take care of you whenever you're sick, or whenever something's happening with you. So they're gonna really, really be there for you, is what I got. But it's gonna go as far as marriage, or something that's gonna be official, okay, is what I got. But timing of it definitely could be from now up until about spring that it's happening. End of spring, especially. Any other messages in regards to this connection? You might end another connection because of this person. And I keep wanting to say the reason why is because they're going to come in very strongly and take you by surprise. But also for some of you, you're gonna decide you don't want to play games anymore. So if you were playing games before, you're going to be like, you know what? You want to take things serious and you don't want to play games. Does that make sense to you? It could be yours or theirs. I don't know whose energy I'm tapping onto. But in the reading, you're going to let go of another energy, or you're going to let go of rosters to be with this person. And I think the reason why is because they're very smart, or they check you, you know, like they check whatever you go or whatever you do. They're very cautious of you and very careful of not getting hurt. So I think, you know, there's no way you can fool with this person or play around with them. But there's a chance you might let go of other connections because of this person, or you might end other connections because of them. Okay, if that makes sense. But that's what I got. You might even break somebody's heart because of them as well. Like somebody would have to move on because you didn't choose them. You didn't choose them. You chose someone else over them, if that makes sense. For some of you, letters T, P, S, O, N, R could be significant. G as well as K and B. Somebody could have also double letters in their name. So that's your reading. Let's do, how are we on right now? Did you resonate with that reading? That was a different reading, wasn't it? We're going to be doing, Capricorn. We have like 3 signs. Let me, by the way, charge my phone, you guys. I gotta charge my phone real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, there I go. I'm back. So am I doing questions? I'm going to see how much time I have. I don't really know, to be honest with you. You say I look like a kid? What the hell? Somebody said I look like a squirrel the other time. What are you talking about? Sorry, guys. I'm just snacking a little bit. Pretzels. It is crunchy. Maybe I should do like reviews, you know, online. You know how some people review videos? Stitch incoming. Maybe I should end up doing one of those. Okay. Let's do Capricorn. Welcome everyone who are new. Welcome to my members, to my mods. We're gonna do Capricorn next. Capricorn, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? What is the energy for Capricorn? How many Capricorns do we have in the chat? Capricorn, what is the energy for you? Who's the person you're going to end up in a relationship with next? Thank you, Sherry. This Scorpio was for you. Thank you for being so... You're my sweetie. Thank you so much, Sherry. I appreciate you, honey. Capricorn, you could be connecting with somebody that has Cancer in their chart. Fire is showing up also in the reading. Somebody very inward, shy, sensitive, very private person. They might not even have social media, or they might not post a lot. If they do have a social media, they barely are on there, or they barely post is what I'm getting. For some of you, it could be somebody you already know. It's showing up as somebody who's more work focused. They care a lot about money. They care a lot about being financially stable. They could even provide for their family, or there's a chance they might give money to people, you know, in their family. So somebody very, very financially stable. Tell me more about this person. You might connect with them at work for some of you, or they might have Earth within their chart as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's somebody that is passive, like they're kind of shy. You know, they're the type that would wait for you to reach out to them or talk to them instead of coming to you, if you get what I mean. Or somebody who's more in their own bubble, you know, and they try to more get the work done. For some of you, they could be very, very consistent when you're dating them. Could be a person that you're going to be like going on like dates consistently with. They could be very on time. So again, it's giving like Earth vibes. They might have Earth in their chart, Taurus or Libra is also showing up. But it's somebody that, you know, likes to be on time, likes to do things in a timely manner, if that makes sense. So let me see in regards to when you could be meeting this person. You could already know who they are. If you don't, there's a chance that you could meet them from now until the next 3 to 6 months. But I would say from now until Cancer season, June, July. And whether, you know, either it could be that you're going to meet them through work or through online, okay? So you take it as it resonates. You're showing up in your reading like working together in the future. I also feel like for somebody, this person could be like a humanitarian person. They could like to like be charitable, help people. They could like to be there for people is what I'm getting. They could also have a sports car, or somebody's car could be blue, black, or white. That could be significant for you, or somebody could be into cars. How's the relationship gonna go? How's the relationship gonna go? We're on Capricorn right now. How's the relationship gonna go? You're gonna move because of this person. Some of you are gonna move because of this person, and I think for some of you might also go through a work change because of them. Like you might change your career after you're with them, Or there's a chance you might move because of them. They might also invite you to move in with them. Or there's a chance that like they might feel like you're very similar. For some of you, they might like find similarities between you and their mother or a parent figure that they have. So that could be significant. But how the relationship's going to go is really, really well for you. Tell me more in regards to this connection, how it will go. You might get attraction, like you might get attention for some of you from the opposite gender throughout the course of the connection, is what I'm getting. But why do I also feel the need to say for some of you, somebody could have trust issues, or there's a chance they could get triggered throughout the course of the connection because of distance or because of like work. So I don't know if somebody has to like travel for their work. They could be going around quite a lot. All right, but that could be significant. There's a chance somebody could like get worried, you know, or they might have like trust issues because of distance. So that could be significant. Is there any other messages? Is it going to be a long-term connection? What's the outcome of this connection? If you want it to be, is what the Spirit is saying. I think both of you want the same things, is what I'm hearing. And you're going to be very financially stable together. But I feel like at times your independence kind of really like annoys this person. Like some of you might be so used to your independence and being alone that sometimes it annoys them, or they want to help you but you don't let them, or you're so used to like doing things on your own, you know, terms, that it might annoy this person. I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is significant. Any other messages in regards to this connection? If they do something wrong, they might also make up for it quite quickly. I also feel like at first you don't trust this person at all. Like at first you're very, very closed off with this person, but over time you're going to kind of, you know, kind of like give in a way. And you're going to open your heart a little bit more. And I feel like they could be the type to like earn a lot of money or spend a lot of money on you. And they could be showering you with a lot of gifts, especially when they're wrong. Like it's very easy for them to buy you things, you know, and like shower you with love and attention. It's something that they really like doing, yeah. They might also get you something very, very big, like a car, a house. They might like put something in your name, or this is just talking about throughout the course of the connection, there's going to be a lot of gifts, gift giving. So it's a beautiful connection, to be honest with you. But they might not really like how independent you are, or they might want for you to depend on them a little bit more instead of thinking that you're single. You know what I'm saying? That you only have yourself against the world. But this is going to go towards marriage. And I think for a lot of you, this person is going to be very persistent about it. Like you at first might want to not rush into things, but this person is going to really want to take things forward. And I'm also seeing numbers 4, 1, 3, 14, 8, 25, 7 could be significant, and 36, okay? Could be specific. But somebody that's going to earn your trust back is something I'm hearing. Facial hair could be very significant. Tattoos could be significant. All right. Skin tags as well, I heard, or moles. Okay, so somebody could have. Could also be somebody who wears glasses, or you are, all right? So you take it as it resonates. But I'm hearing the distance could be a thing. Like you two could be needing to want to be closer to each other. And somebody might stress out because of distance. But that's going to resolve, okay? Because there's movement in the reading. So that's what I heard. You say I'm working hard on YouTube. I'm always working hard. I'm always working on something. You can't make me stop, you know? I'm always doing something. So let's move forward to do Aquarius. All right. If the reading there is any, do like, share, and subscribe. And let's do Aquarius to see what the energy is. Hit that like button for your girl in case you haven't already. How are my mods doing today? I have a wedding coming up where I'm doing photography. So you want to be a mod? Okay, behave first then. I trust my mods very deeply, okay? Whoever that you see on my channel who's a mod, I know them, I trust them. They're very sweet, super helpful, very classy, very elegant, all of them. So if anybody wants to become a mod, it takes me a little while, okay, to trust somebody, to have as a moderator, but I love my mod very, very much. Every single one of you, you're very helpful to me. Are we ready? And thank you, V, for putting the timestamps. I really appreciate you, girl, a lot. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Are we ready to do Aquarius? Are we ready? For some of you, could be connecting with an artist, or you might be the artist yourself, or do something creative on this side. Aquarius, what's going on in regards to you? If you want to book for a personal, reach out on my website, salvatore.com, and let's do Aquarius. Aquarius, who are you dealing with? I just heard gold. For some, it could be somebody that is financially stable, or it could be, giving you jewelry soon, or give you something that has gold. I just heard gold. Again, could be somebody financially very stable. Who are they? Who's the person you're going to be in a relationship with? Somebody who's going to worship you, basically. They're going to love to shower you. They're going to love to woo you, buy things for you, invest in you. They're going to basically love being in your presence is what I'm getting. And they might have earth in their chart for some of you, water. They might be the type that also gets attached to you quickly, or they might get clingy on you. Water signs are kind of usually like that. So it could be a water sign or earth. But if somebody showing up and you're reading that feels like you're too good for them or you're too beautiful. Kind of reminded me of a reading I just did. I think it was Leo's read. I don't quite remember. I actually don't know whose reading it was. Was it Gemini's? I don't know. But for some of you, it's showing up as somebody that feels like you're too beautiful, you look too good. It's just an honor to just be around you, to breathe the same air as you. Who is this? Tell me more. They might wear hats or headbands or things like that, or you do. It's somebody who's going to try to, bag you. You say, I don't look real. What does that even mean? In a good way? I am real. They're going to try to bag you is something I'm hearing, all right? And I think for a lot of you, again, either earth they could have within their chart, water. And I'm hearing side signs, could be moon, rising, Venus, all right? Let's see more. But they love to buy things for you is one thing I realized. Tell me more about their personality, though. They could be as stubborn as you. If you're the type that could be aloof, they could also get very aloof, or they marry you a lot. Thank you, Marilda. How are you? They marry you quite often. They either mirror what you say, what you do. They mirror your behavior. Some of you could be also somebody that like is very similar to you instead of the way they think, or they have the same opinion. Like if you're judgmental, they're also judgmental. Or you two are like made from the same cloth. So it could be your soulmate, I'm telling you. Tell me more in regards to this person. So let's see in regards to when you could be connecting with this person. You could already know them for some of you who this is, and I could just be confirming their personality. But timing of when you could know them is within the next 5 to 6 months. You potentially could get to know them. Okay. It's showing up as when the flowers are blooming. So I'm assuming it's going to be around spring to summer, right? But it's showing up like 5, 6, 7 months from now. When exactly? Yep, it's going to be around springtime, to be honest with you. So I would say most likely Taurus to Gemini season, okay? Is what I'm getting. But for some of you, Aquarius, I see like earth very strongly, water strongly. They might even have air in their chart as well. Or like Cancer and Aquarius could be. Any other message do we have? How will this relationship go? How will this relationship go? Can I say something crazy to you? At times you're going to miss your singlehood. I feel bad for saying this, but at times you're going to miss your singlehood. And I think the reason is because you don't have space. Or you feel like at times this person mirrors you way too much. Instead of understanding you, if you blame them, they blame you back. They basically mirror you a lot. And I think at times you're going to feel like you want to be single again. I mean, you're an Aquarius, right? Sometimes you really need your space. You like people to go away. So that makes sense. But at times you're going to feel like you miss it when you were alone. This didn't come out in any other reading, but only yours. Pisces, Scorpio energy is very strongly Cancer. And I think the reason why you feel that way is because at times you feel like you have to over-explain yourself. Or this person's too clingy. I'm done with this for you. What does it say? You're going to feel like this person's too clingy at times. You feel like you don't have your own space. Like they're always in your face. Crazy read. For some of you, it could even be that at times you feel like you don't have enough time to do your work. Or you always have to over-explain yourself. Something like that keeps coming through. And I think the reason is because they're very sensitive, whoever this is you're dealing with. Any other messages? I think at a certain point you might end up like working or having your own office space somewhere else. But some of you, there's a chance at times you might be too busy to have a relationship, or you might want to be alone to focus on yourself. That kept coming through in the reading. So I don't really know why I get that, but that's what I heard. Low-key feel bad about this person, but anyway. Any other messages? You know how sometimes they say, oh, when you're emotionally unavailable, it could mean that you also are emotionally unavailable. Kind of reminds me of that. Any other messages do we have for Aquarius? Are you judgmental? What is this energy in your read? You know, during the course of the relationship, I think you're going to say some really harsh things or judgmental things that's going to make this person like clam up or feel like they're not good enough for you. So just be careful you don't mess up or you don't say certain things that you don't mean. You might mean it in the moment, but then you might regret saying something. So for some of you, one of the messages is to keep your mouth shut, all right, when you need to. Like, don't be saying things that makes your person feel hurt, and because they might remember stuff. They might be the type to hold grudges, all right? Especially if they have water in their chart. They might be remembering things that you told them, from 700 years ago. They be remembering everything, every little detail. But at times they might think you're too harsh or you say things or that like they keep getting hurt over the same things you might have said. And they could be kind of like criticism or judgment. I keep getting that. Or like you might make this person feel like they're not enough for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm so done with this read. But overall, I think there is a, chance that you're going to have your own family together. I do see longevity, but I also feel like at times you feel like you're the boss in regards to this connection. And you feel like, yeah, like you might be bossing somebody around in your relationship. Like when you're in your relationship, you might want to have the full control because you feel like this person can't, or you might want to control things differently. I'm so done. I just want to move forward to Pisces. I'm so done with this read. Any other messages? Who's going to resonate with this? This person is going to go through a lot of different reborn energy because of you. And I think you're going to be the reason why they're going to, be a little bit more stable than before, like financially and everything. But at times it might feel like they depend on you, all right? Or they might come to you for advice. Some of you could also have mommy issues, or there's a chance that they might come to you for advice and things like that. But this person is going to go through a lot of different changes because of you. And I think the reason is because, like, you have expectations from them. Just make sure you don't make them feel like you're not enough for them or something, because I feel like that might probably hurt them is what I got. But overall, both of you have a lot of victory in your reading. And I think it's somebody that's going to always be there emotionally for you. So, yeah. At a certain point, I want to say, do you even want to be with this person? Because based on what I'm reading in you, it's like it's like at times you feel annoyed or something. That's how I felt. But let's move forward to do Pisces. That was your read. Is this long term? I would say so, but it's honestly, with the Queen of Swords being there, it's going to be up to you whether it's long term or not. But to be honest with you, you kind of have this nature of wanting to be alone. So it's going to be up to you what you want to do. But I think it's a beautiful connection. It's going to help you a lot throughout the course of your life. I feel like I'm promoting a relationship to you. Let's move forward to do Pisces now. Okay, so there resonate, hit that like button for a girl, and let's move forward to do Pisces. Are we ready? I gotta redo my hair. I like how whenever we get to Pisces, my hair is just like out. The reading to resonate with you. That reading was very different than any other read I did for other signs and stuff. Very, very different. Let's move forward. You say such a sad reading. You were dating an Aquarius. Oh, girl. You say you always resonate with your moon sign. Yeah, that can be possible sometimes. Sometimes at different times you can resonate with different placements that you have. Let's do Pisces and see what's going on. I think Aquariuses can sometimes come across as very standoffish, but they're very logical. Like they be always over analyzing and analyzing. It's like Virgo Pro Max, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Virgo, but a little bit colder. Like way colder, probably. Actually, Virgos are very, very warm. All right, let's see in regards to Pisces. Pisces, what's going on with you? I'm going to have to fix my hair. My hair's a mess, but what in the world's going on in the back? All right. Y'all. All right, let's see in regards to Pisces, your next relationship. Some of you could be already tired. You could be already tired. I don't know why I got that. I felt that sigh. We're going to see what's going on with you. Your next relationship. Who's it going to be with? Could be with somebody that has fire or water within their chart. Why do I feel the need to say for some of you might have two different people wanting to be in a relationship with you? One could be the one making you wait quite a lot, while the other person is going to be much more stable. So it's going to be up to you who you're going to be with, right? But you might have two different people. One is making you wait while the other person is the most stable, or is more time-wise, they're more patient with you and they're more available. Who's a person that you're going to be in a relationship with? Can I say something crazy to you? You might really want to be with somebody, but you might end up being with someone else. And I think the reason is because they don't act right. The reason is because they're not available. Is this resonating? You could still be not over somebody and connect with someone new, and they could really, really take you seriously and want something serious with you. But why do I feel the need to say you might have been trying to move on from someone, or you might have really, really, really wanted with somebody, but for some reason you missed that opportunity, or there could be a new energy that could want something way more with you. Does that make sense to you? Tell me in regards to who this person is and their character, the person that you're going to be in a relationship with. I mean, that Six of Cups is kind of... I mean, are you going to be with two people? What is this reading saying at this point? You miss somebody in your reading a lot. And I think they could have water within their chart or earth. The person you're going to end up being in a relationship with is very humble, down to earth. Could be somebody that's very hardworking, okay? Could be someone that focuses on their work quite a lot. And they could be very innocent or simple, earth energy. Why do I have a sense you like two people? But you're going to end up with the one that is a little bit more available to you. Crazy read. Oh my gosh. Why is it so crazy? Crazy read. You're going to end up with the one that's more available, or makes more time for you, at least, is what I'm getting. Can you tell me when is the timing? Could be from now up until about June, July that is going to be coming onto the surface for you. For a lot of you already might have this person, you know, that wants to commit to you. But I keep seeing that you're going to be, you know, needing to choose between two different people. One is the one you either have history with or you've been connecting with before, while the new energy is, you know, the one that maybe is trying to get you to heal from the past one, if that makes sense. But the person you're going to end up with is going to be very, very like proud of you. They're going to be the type to want to really inspire you. Some of you might connect with this person work-wise or when you're really glowing work, you know, financially. You might meet this person when you're glowing financially, when you're doing too good for yourself, all right? Financially. So maybe that's what you're focused on right now. So how is this connections going to go? You're actually out of your mind. You're actually out of your mind. You say, what are demons saying tonight? I'm going to call your mom and ask her, okay, what she's saying tonight. That's what I'm going to do, Terry. Maybe you need to sit down instead of interrupting. That demon over there, I'm not even in touch with her, so you better sit down. You be calling me a witch, but at least I'm not broke. Just saying, all right? Rather be a witch than be broke like you. Broke, busted, and disgusted. That's what you are. All right. Can I say something crazy, Pisces? Let's get back to the reading. Sorry. You're going to think, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I should say this. For some of you, it's like you're going to get into a relationship, right, with this person, but deep down, you're going to still wait on that past person. You're actually out of your mind. You're out of your mind with this read. It's like you still have feelings for somebody, but still they're not, just because they're not available, you're going to get into a relationship with someone else, but then you're going to still wait on them. Is this resonant? Because the reason why I keep saying that is because this keeps showing up, right? Like there's a person that you still are going to be hung up on when you're in a relationship. You're actually nuts. You better be kidding me. How's the connection going to go? You're going to... It's reminding me of that Russian movie that I watched where the girl, you know, for some reason they're going to, you know, split, and then the guy's going to go with another girl. And then throughout the course of the whole connection, he's basically thinking of the other girl the whole time. Crazy. For some of you, what I'm seeing basically is that person that you could be connecting with could be involved. So I don't know if you're hung up on an involved person or somebody that, you know, has moved on. But throughout the course of the connection, you might be hearing from them, okay? So there's a chance that when you're having this relationship, you might hear from someone else. I don't know what to say about this reading. I really don't. Feels like I'm solving a math problem at this point. That's what it feels like. It's not a reading, it's a math problem. Is there any other messages? How is this relationship going to go? Is it going to be long term? Is it going to be long term? I think that other person, the person that you're going to be with, is going to really, really hope that it's going to be long term. But it's very important for you that you don't make this connection a rebound. Just saying. So make sure you don't enter a connection thinking about someone else. Because for some of you, the spirit is saying basically you might be still kind of hung up on someone. And you might treat someone else badly just because you're hung up. You know what I'm saying? But the person that you're going to be with is going to really, really, you know, want to not part ways with you. What is the outcome of this connection? Any other messages? I think you're going to stay with them and move on. I think you're going to stay with this person and move forward from that other connection that you had. But at the same time, I think it's going to take a little bit of time for you to move on from that other connection, right? And I think the reason why you're going to stay is because that other person that you were hung up on is not going to really try to, you know, leave that situation that they had, if that makes sense. Is there any other messages? So some of you, yeah. I think someone is going to be still involved in another situation, so you're going to let that go and move on from it. And I have a sense that, you know, your next relationship is going to be very, very healing for you, even if you don't know it, or even at first if you don't feel it's going to be very healing. But somebody very adventurous. You know what I've realized about your reading? It's more about the person that you're hung up on than the person you're with in a relationship, which is insane. But you take it as it resonates. I think it's somebody you're going to end up moving in with, or you're going to, you know, share expenses with. But in the future, I can feel like you could be hearing from that past person, but there's a chance you might get closure from it if you know what I'm saying, you know, if you didn't have the closure before. Is there any other messages in regards to Pisces? How is this relationship going to go? Yeah, there's two people in your reading. The person you're going to end up is going to be really, really hopeful, but I keep wanting to tell you to not make somebody from the past and to not make this connection into a rebound, because you're going to really upset them by doing that. And I think for a lot of you, if they ever like hear about it, they're going to be like upset, but nonetheless, they're going to really love you. And I think a lot of you are going to move on from the past to be with this person, but you're going to end up with somebody very logical. Okay, they might also work in law, or there's a chance like they could be just overall very practical, logical. I also feel like they're going to take care of you a lot. They're going to heal you quite a lot, even when you don't know it. They might show up as a very, very healing person in your life. And they might impress you or try to please you a lot, you know? So it's the type that is going to try to really make an impression on you to be with you, you know? So that's the energy that I got. But in the reading, they're showing up really, really available to you, you know, is what I got right from the get-go. So that's what I heard. Crazy read. That was a crazy read. Whew. All right. Did you resonate with that? You let me know. Hit that like button in case the reading did resonate. I'm going to answer a few questions. Crazy read. Say it resonates. Hit that like button for a girl. I got to go in 15 minutes, by the way. Diane, you say advise in your current situation. To not chase, okay? To let somebody come towards you if in case they have something to tell you or speak up to you, okay? I'm hearing don't try to pursue anything, okay? And don't be feeling guilty for something you've never done. So I don't know if that means something to you. And you might be hearing communication or hearing messages from the person that you're inquiring about. Sherry, thank you for that super chat. Montaigne, do you have a love offer coming in soon? You have a new love coming in for you, and timing of when it could be coming in could be within the next 5 weeks. Could be somebody that you might like give their number to you, or there's a chance you might connect with them online. But I'm hearing they could have earth or water within their chart. But two people, one is older, the other one is new. Like younger, sorry. Mary, how does this person feel? Could be somebody who feels ignored or annoyed. They could also feel frustrated as the energy that I'm getting. So it could be somebody that's trying to give you the silent treatment to make you feel bad. But they feel annoyed and heartbroken over something is what I got. And you're going to speak to as well together. but they want to make you feel bad, or they want to make themselves, you know, feel better by distancing themselves. They're trying to take a break. Joretta, whatever comes out in love and money. No more questions. I'm not taking questions. I'm leaving you guys. Don't be sending me no more. There could be an event or like a game you could be going to with somebody. I'm seeing a date or an event. Work-wise, things look good. But I'm seeing also there's a chance you might be moving soon to somewhere new in regards to your living situation. But your work seems good. Somebody might be helping out with you, you know, in regards to your bills and stuff. Thank you, Diana. Thank you for that, honey. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Pretty Lana, anything you need to know before this year? You're gonna hear back from a past person. I'm hearing somebody that might have been acting like an animal. I don't know why I got that, girl. Like somebody that maybe that was acting stupid. You have new love energy, and I also see a new work environment for you too. Like you're earning money by being a part of a community before the year ends. So that's what I got. Kaja. Near future, whatever comes out. To not care so much about what other people say, to more focus on your own work and on your own financial situation is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing there could be a person that's dramatic around you, so you might need to let that go or stop being so sensitive towards this person because, you know, they might kind of be provoking you or triggering you. Didn't I just say no more questions? Montaigne, you say this person will be allergic to perfume? Why would they be allergic, girl? No. They're not allergic. They might have food allergies, if anything, but I don't see with perfume. Jonna, you're really into this person, but you don't know if they want something the same way. I just usually say, you know, it's not important how much you're into them. It's important how much they're into you. So you can be as into somebody as you want, but if they're not into you, what's even the point? I think in regards to this connection, you're not open to other people. So that's what is making you feel stuck or even more into this person, because you're not open to other people in case you're single. I am hearing though they could be a little bit young, or there's a chance that like you don't have open communication. So maybe try to communicate with them a little bit more properly or clearly. And there would be things that you're going to know about the way they feel. Maybe call them up or talk to them a little bit more clearly about the way you feel and where you want this connection to go. But they are interested. I do see interest from their part, physically especially. Zazu, anything work-wise, you're looking for a new job. You could be getting one from now until about December 15th, but November could be the month where you're going to pass a interview, and you might get 3 interviews, I'm hearing, from now until the time you're going to get the new job. But from now until about December is what I got. And it's going to be quick. You're going to quickly get it is what I'm hearing. Diana, what's next in love? Honestly, you have new love, and it could be somebody with fire within their chart. Fire and air is showing up in your reading. Somebody that's very passionate. Somebody that might also really love how spiritual you are is what I'm getting. They might love how spiritual you are and how beautiful you are. Could be somebody that is going to take you out on dates quite a lot, or they're going to like be very excited to be dating you. And I'm hearing don't rush don't rush intimacy with this person, and more focus on commitment with them. You know, so don't try to be intimate with them first. More focus on intimacy and whether they can offer it to you, because they might try to see whether they're able to be intimate with you sooner. From now up until about January, you could meet them. Last question, and I'm leaving. You say Buddha Green, near future till the end, whatever comes out. Honestly, for you, Work looks very good. There's a chance you might be saving up a lot of money from now up until about January, okay? I would even say you could be saving up to purchase something soon, or you might end up purchasing something that's very significant, like a car or a house. I'm also getting for you, there's a chance you might meet somebody that's very emotional, most likely a water sign, and it could be online, but it might turn to something very romantic before you know it when you're not even looking. So either you know them or you will. I also see a move for you for the next year. I don't know why, but I got a move. So there's a chance you might move. So that's what I got. You guys, I gotta go for a personal reading soon. I got a personal reading coming up, so I have to make sure that that's gonna be done. And I'm most likely gonna be back to do another all signs or some other reading soon. And I want to let you know, in case you want to book for a personal, reach out on my website, savastar.com. If you want, you can visit my shop, savasdoll.com, to shop from my store for you and for your loved ones. Follow me on Instagram, Savastar Official, as well as Savasdoll. Thank you to my mods. A huge thank you to my mods, my members, my audience. I want to thank Gemstone, Girly, V. Thank you so much, honey. Tori, Amal, Shannon. I thank you very deeply. Thank you very much. H as well was here. Muriel, Lucky. I appreciate all of you. Most of you could be working right now, though. So I'm gonna go. Take good care, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Hopefully that you enjoyed the readings. Do let me know if you did, and we'll connect with everyone pretty soon to do another all signs. But always, I do the polls on my Instagram page, Savastar Official, as well as here on YouTube. So you're always able to, vote for what kind of poll I'm going to do next, what kind of all signs. So check it out. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you soon. I love you. Bye-bye. Baka.